Hey guys, Sam will be reviewing the LEGO Star Wars set 10221 Super Star Destroyer. This set contains 3,152 pieces and is ages 16 plus. Comes with 5 minifigures, 3 new, and let's get started with the minifigures. So first here is, of course, Darth Vader. He's not new. He just comes with his new Emperor Palpatine hologram. I think it's new. And his red lightsaber. Next we got Admiral Piet. He's new and exclusive to this set. Very cool minifig. He's got different face detailing. And he's got that Imperial officer stuff on his chest. But he has different printing than the other Imperial officers because he's an Admiral. Next is a new minifigure, but has been made before. Is IG-88. This is new because he actually has a printed piece up there. That's not a sticker, that's printed. And he was in the Slave 1 6209 set, but this time he's different. He's different colored. This last one was almost chrome-like. This is silver, and he comes with a printed piece, which makes him stand out a lot. Comes with two blasters, one blaster rifle and one normal blaster. And the same as Dengar right here. He was also included in 6209 Slave 1. So he's a new minifigure, new design, but he's been made before in the Slave 1 set. But he's very cool. He comes with this cool headpiece. It's white on the back and it's flush on the front. And he comes with this bandana-like thing. It's white. In this backpack, he's got back printing as well. Very nice minifigure, and also comes with the blaster rifle. Uh-oh. Anyways, next here we got Bosk. And Bosk Dengar, I don't think I did it, but Bosk and Dengar are both seen in the Clone Wars. Don't remember what season, I think season 3. I think that's the season. Anyways, Bosk isn't new, he was also in the Slave 1 set in 2010. I don't know the set number for that. 820 something, that's all I know. And, but yet he's not new, but he does have a hard plastic head. So that's nice. And he comes with a blaster rifle. But he's a very cool minifigure as well. You get 3 of the 4 bounty hunters that were in this scene. You do not get Boba Fett. But that kind of bothers me a little bit because he was in the scene too. But you can get him in the Desert Skiff set in that new design. So, yep, if you have that set, then you're good. So let's get started with this huge set. Many people were saying this was not very big. But the people that were saying that, well, they weren't saying it was not very big. They just said it wasn't big compared to the, I think, Imperial Star Destroyer from 2002. I think that was. Yeah. Anyways, so the set's very, very cool. Retail price is $400. I don't think I said that before. But the piece count's 3,000, so it is a little bit overpriced. I don't know the price per piece exactly, but very cool set. I mean, I'd say it's worth it because of the value what it's going to go for in the future. Like I said, it's the Death Star. It was worth it as well. So, let's get started with this plate here. So, as well as all the other UCS sets that you get a plate here. And I'm actually going to read this one because it's so interesting. So it says Star Wars Executor Super Star Destroyer, or Super Star Destroyer Executor. Anyways, manufacturer, Kuat Drive Yards, I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. Length 19,000 meters, which is very, very long in the Star Wars universe. Maximum speed 1,230 G, Class 2 hyperdrive. So that's when it's in hyperspace, that's how fast it can go. Engines, 13 KDY Executor, 50.X engines. Shielding, 2 KDY ISD 72X deflector shield generator domes. Weapons, 250 turbo laser batteries, 250 heavy turbo laser batteries. So 1 normal and 1 heavy, and 250 concussion missile tubes, 250 ion cannons, that's a lot, and 4D tractor beam projectors. Sorry, I'm just saying this so fast, I just can't say it all at the one time. And capacity is the cool part of this. It can actually hold a crew of 280,735 people. It's basically like a city. That's how big this thing really is in the Star Wars universe. 38,000 ground troops, 24 AT-ATs, which is, it's just very, 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 very big. And landing barges, 50 AT-STs, 144 TIE fighters, 200 additional support starships. So that basically gives you the idea on how big this really is in the Star Wars universe and how much the capacity really is. So that's very cool. And let's get started with the whole ship itself. And just gonna give you guys a look here along the whole ship. Got a bunch of detail here. This right here was a little tricky because you gotta, I guess, know where to put some of these pieces. And right here, this piece right here, there's about, I don't know, about 30 of these that you have to do. Just this one little piece right here. Gotta build that, about 30 of them. Bunch. Okay, so very, very, very accurate to Episode 5, Star Wars, and Episode 6. This is a very, very big set. And got these panels back here. I'll explain more about those panels near the end of the video because I had a problem on building those. Anyways, so yep, I'll give you guys a, I guess, front look. Looks very cool from the front. Very big. So yep, definitely get the look of a Star Destroyer there. And the back here is also very cool. Kind of like the Malevolence, I guess, but a little less engines, a bit bigger. So it's kind of the B-wing's in the way. I'm sorry about that. So you do build this in, like, I think bag number 5. You build the engines, and there's just one big piece here, and then one there, and one on the other side. So I'll give you guys a look here. So what it looks like. So yeah, that's the back, and here's the rear view of it. So anyways, up here is the bridge, which is represented by there, which we're going to take a look at right now. And right here, you just take this piece off. It's not attached by anything. You can fit a couple figures in here if you want, but not while the thing's on. I'll just show you why. So what you can do is put Darth Vader here, and Admiral Piet can fit down there. And there's a bunch of stickers there. There's just a buttload of them. But well, IG-88's head just popped off. But, so what you can do is just, I can reenact the scene from Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. You can put the bounty hunters here. There's about room for only 2, but you can fit another one in if you take the gun off. But, yeah, as you guys can see, IG-88's head popped off, which I'll put back on right now. Yeah, so as you can see, this is kind of the reenactment scene from Episode 5 when Darth Vader's asking the 4 bounty hunters, only 3, because Boba Fett's not there, if you can find the Millennium Falcon. The reward would be, I don't remember the whole line, but he said the reward would be substantial, I think. But, and Boba Fett, of course, ends up finding it. Well, they don't. But, and a little fun fact for you guys, if you guys seen the Robot Chicken Star Wars, they make fun of all these bounty hunters here, and they brag that Boba Fett's the best, and then they say that Dengar gets just blown up and he drives this toilet. It's really funny. And then Bosk gets made fun of too by giving this guy from Episode 4 a scar, and then they call... If you guys have seen the episode, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, please go watch it. It's just very funny. And they say that IG-88's just very stupid or something. Anyways, so back to the set. So you can put Darth Vader here with Emperor Palpatine's hologram, and the bounty hunters are standing there, and you've got this little watch area, and it shows stickers of space, and more control panels down there. Right down here, you got Admiral Piet, and you can fit more Imperial officers down there, about 1 more, and a bunch of control panels there. Really good detailing that they put in down here. This is the reason why they included minifigures in this set. So down here you got the same deal, except on the reverse side. Fit more minifigures down here, except you might have to sit them down so the thing can, so this big piece right here can fit on. And right here you got the stickers representing doors, and that's very cool. So that's basically that area. So let's go ahead and talk more about the set. So, like I said, this is from Episode 5 and Episode 6. Ultimate Collector's set. Not much else to say. It's just, it's basically, it's a model. It's definitely not a play set, even though they did include some play features. I'll show you can put Admiral Piet down there. but you have to sit him down because if you put Darth Vader, he won't fit. So that's a little problem that they didn't fix. You can see that fits down perfect once you sit down a person in there. So that's pretty nice. Anyways, so little facts about it. Actually, I've already talked about the facts, but so you got the bridge here, like I showed you there and stuff. And another little cool thing that they include in the set is a Star Destroyer that is to scale of the Super Star Destroyer. So if you have the I don't remember the 6211 Star Destroyer or the huge one from 2002, then you'll know that this is how big it really is compared to the Super Star Destroyer. And that is to scale, so that's just incredible. So it shows you how big this thing really, really is. And it comes with these little translucent panels for this. It's very similar to the Polybag one from 2012, this Imperial Star Destroyer. But yeah, it's very cool that they included that. It's just like from the 2002 Star Destroyer that they included the rubber blockade runner to represent how big that is compared to the Star Destroyer. So that's very cool. And you got these stands here that hold up the Star Destroyer. It's a little Technic pin that it's pin-like that you put in the stand that connects into the Star Destroyer. So it's a lot easier to move than the Death Star is. Death Star is very hard to move. And yeah, and let's talk about the panels. Like I said, when you're building these, it's very, 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 very repetitive. I mean, you're doing the same thing over and over again, but you just gotta hang in there because the finished look is very cool. The rest of the build is very fun. It's just I don't like the fact that it's just so repetitive on the panels. But when you're building it, it's from here all the way from there. That's all you're building, that one panel. And so it takes up a lot of room of what you're building on. If you're building on a desk or table, it takes up a lot of room. So, and the hard part about it is attaching it to the Star Destroyer. Because there are some clips down here. If I can get a good view, it's very hard to see. I think you can see a little bit. There's a little red. I know you guys can't see it. But there's clips down there that you clip into the panels. And it's a little tricky because you have to line it up perfectly. I mean, it took some time to do it. I'd say it took me about, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes just to get the panels in. So it's better to have 2 people to help you do that because this thing, I mean, it can bend when you're carrying it with 1 or 2 hands. So it's better to have 2 people. And like you have to line it up perfectly to look exactly like it. So it is a little bit of a pain. But the rest of the build is very cool. For the most part, a fun build. Not too challenging. I mean, it's a little challenging lining up some of these pieces and putting on the stickers is a little challenging. But for the most part, it's not. And the panels are the most challenging part. So it does say it when it means 16 plus, but I mean, you could get away with it maybe about 13 or 14. I'd say. I mean, it's probably the lowest I'd go because it's a pretty challenging build. Other than that, but in my opinion, that B-wing was harder. Honestly, I don't know. But yeah, for the most part, it's fun. Not too hard. But I mean, I'd only buy this, or you should only buy this if you're, if you're a collector like I am. So I mean, this is definitely not a play set, even though they didn't include that play feature. It's a model. But very, very cool. Very good for anyone's, I guess, Episode 5, Episode 6 collection, original trilogy. So, that's definitely what you should buy it for, not for playing, not a play set. But, I mean, in my opinion, this over the Death Star, I don't think I would do that. Mainly because the Death Star has more pieces. It's more iconic to Star Wars, more people know what it is. And it's a lot cooler. Well, I wouldn't say cooler. I'd say this is probably cooler. But it has a lot more minifigures. And I guess I kind of more value to it. So I'd go with that set over this. Because the price per piece is better as well. But this set is very, very cool. Don't get me wrong on that. It's a very cool set. The retail price bothers me a little bit. But this is probably a set only for older kids and adults. So, yeah. But ratings, I mean, it's kind of hard. I don't know. I'm gonna go 10. I'm gonna go 10 out of 10. It's just this set's great, but it's just what the retail price bothers me. I don't care. It's just how awesome it looks, and the build it's very fun to build, except for the panels. But I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. I mean if you had $400 and you're looking to buy a Lego set, and Well, I'd say go with the Death Star earlier, but if you already have that, definitely go with this over other sets. Like, don't buy the X-Wing and the B-Wing, the UCS ones. Buy this. It's very, very good. So, and especially when it goes discontinued, like I said at the beginning of the video, no doubt, I know it's gonna go over $1,000 in the next couple years after it's discontinued. So, I mean, if you buy one or two, I mean, I know that's very expensive, but I mean, keep one sealed in the box, and then you'll make more than 3 times your money back. So, I mean, it's just because the Millennium Falcon, just that value went up so fast, it's just unbelievable. So, I mean, just buy the set if you have the money, because the value is kind of what matters. So, I guess that's it for the review. Very cool set. For the most part, good minifigures. Nice little to scale Star Destroyer. I probably will be getting the 6211 Star Destroyer if I can find it for a good price. It's a very expensive set too, so I don't know if I can do that. But definitely one of the best sets I've ever got. I did say in my video where I did, I think my all-time opinion best Lego Star Wars sets, I did put this at number 1. I'm gonna have to change my mind about that. But you know, it's still in the top 5. It's a very good set. I do love it a lot. So that's it for the review. Oh yeah, and one more thing. You have to have display room for this. I mean, if you don't have room to put it, just don't buy it, because it takes up so much room. As you see on top of my shelf here, it's even longer than it. So yeah, it's a very cool set though. So that's my review. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and please look forward to other reviews coming soon of the Bark Speeder with Sidecar and Luke's Land Speeder. And thanks for watching.